Hi, this is Maher and today we will be installing R. Actually, I uninstalled R from my, so we will install R and R Studio. R can run as a standalone, but R Studio provides a good interface. R install. Okay, let's first install R Studio, and I will show you something that will occur. So when we will install R Studio first, and then we will install R. So conventionally we install R first, then R Studio, but uh, I know that there is an error that will occur when we will start this R Studio, and we want to see that error. Okay. So I'm installing for Windows. You can also go for Mac. This is for Mac. Okay. So actually I made a video before this of uninstalling R and R Studio from the Windows desktop. So and now we will install R. Installing R means I've recently working on R for quite a time, like 6-7 months, and so I know something that these JavaScript frameworks and JavaScript languages are not very useful when data analysis or large amount of data is need to be shown on applications. Like there are GBs of data that need to be shown in a graphical model, or some dashboards need to be created. So during those times, R is not means JavaScript is not very helpful, and so we work with R. So you can create standalone apps on R, and there is no need to start with any other packages or languages. And uh, so this is downloaded, and we will install it. Then, okay, it's not opening. Yeah, next. Well, yes, next. Install. So, so I recently worked with around 10 million entries, and I uh, I also worked with 6,000 entries, and the 6,000 entries were creating so much difficulty for the JavaScript framework on which I was working. Like I was working with React.js and using the MERN stack like MongoDB, Node, Express, and React for building full stack applications, and the 6,000 entries data set was not getting loaded easily in my app. So that was the limitation of JavaScript and MERN stack. But I think there would be ways around to come up with faster loading of data or something like that. But the R is very fast, and generally uses server side rendering to create graphs and then sends it to UI. So there is a package or library called RShiny, and using RShiny we create web interfaces. So I will also help you to create web interfaces. Finish. Okay, we will launch R Studio. Yeah. So this is the error that gets. The error says that R Studio requires an existing installation of R. So we do not have an installation of R, and now hence this uh, error is occurred. We will now install R. Actually, R. So I hope it takes us there. No. Okay. Install R. So write on Google install R and install R for Windows. Okay, first time and download R 3.6. So now R is getting downloaded and then we will install R. So R is a standalone thing. It does not require R Studio. R Studio just makes our task easier and shows us many options in one GUI, and it is hence why we were use R. So let's open. Yes. Okay. Next. 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 You can choose between 32 and 64, but I'll keep both. Accept defaults and not intent for quick launch because we will be using R Studio anyways. And so maybe I will show you how to work with R. There are inbuilt data sets to work with in R, and let's see what we can do. Finish. Now launch R Studio. So R Studio gets launched, and so these are the different types of machines, and this is the current project in which I was learning and working on. Let's select new R script. Now you can write data to see all the data sets that are available. So this is our passengers data set. So if you want to see this data set, you just type in passenger. So to directly execute from the keyboard, we press Control and Enter, and for in Mac we press Command and Enter. So Control Enter, and we get this database. So this is the built-in database that is provided by R Studio and R. And if you want to know more about any syntax or something, or you forget something, then just put a question mark in front of it, question mark, and then Command Enter or Control Enter, and then we will see this in this side panel, and all the attributes and how to use it, and examples are also there. So this is an environment panel. So the variables that we create in this side in the files get loaded in the environment. So something like if I create my underscore age and initialize is to 20 and Control Enter, so the values get added here. These year and week are the previous values that are created in another file. You can remove the values, the data from this global environment by clicking this button. Yes, this get cleared. This is a console. Terminal, I have not still used terminal. And if you want to load data or something like that, you can, or maybe I will show you another demo. Get wd means get working directory. So this is my current working directory. You can change this working directory to another, like by set wd, but you need to place this working directory of this global environment in the directory or the folder in which your current application is getting saved. So first save this application, Control S, this busy desktop. You can create new folder R, enter it, and then you can say try one, enter. So these get saved, and now we have to put set the working directory. And this step is solely because uh, we need to load some data set from the working directory. Like we can read the data set using read.csv. If the file name is csv, just type in myfile.csv to load that file. So first we will set this directory. So where was this directory? It was inside the desktop in a folder called r slash r. So this will set the environmental variable current directory, and then R will search for this file myfile.csv in this our newly created directory. So thanks for watching and have a great day.